Thank you, President. My adjournment matter is for the attention of the Attorney-General regarding the exploitation of children. Sex offending, as unfortunately enacted, is forever apparent within our communities, and therefore we as policymakers have to respond accordingly to ensure that we are doing all we can in protecting our most vulnerable. When Australia strengthened its domestic penalties as a step towards preventing further sexual abuse against minors, perpetrators looked abroad for alternative ways to prey on innocent children. This resulted in some predators engaging in child sex holidays throughout the world, but predominantly in the poorer parts of Asia. Stemming from a proposal by then Senator Darren Hinch in the Federal Parliament, the government then ensured convicted sex offenders could not travel abroad to exploit children by imposing a passport ban on convicted sex offenders. Despite this, the continuing expanse of the internet now means that child pornography is more freely available than ever before. Live streaming of sexual offending, the exploitation of minors and pornographic images of minors continue to haunt the minds of the state and federal police who try each day to prevent this material from landing on Australian computers for consumption by predators. Ultimately, the internet is nearly impossible to police. However, many sex offenders do not solely rely on the internet for gratification. Social distancing restrictions and border closures have prevented opportunities for sex offenders to prey on innocent members of the community, thankfully. However, recently at PAC, Minister Neville informed the committee that instances of parents abusing children was on the rise. This included using children for sex and exploitation. It therefore did not surprise me to hear that there are over 700 ongoing investigations into high-end harm cases. The family home is meant to be the safest place for all children, but sadly this is not the case. If you thought that was alarming, then listen to this. In 2017 to 2018, only 51% of people sentenced for sexual penetration of a child aged 12 to 16 were given a term of imprisonment. Why are only half of the offenders who rape a child ending up in jail? Given this tragic rise in offending amongst family members during the COVID-19 pandemic, the action that I seek is for the Minister to consider increasing sentences for serious sex offending in line with community expectation. If existing laws are inadequate, as I believe they are, it should be a priority for this Parliament to amend them and ensure greater community safety. Let's not make this about politics, but rather about protecting the innocence of our children.
Mr.